Hey guys, this is another update on my 54 Aqueon Corner Tank. As you can see, changes definitely happened since the last update that I had in my videos, and you know, I did experiment with the golden dwarf angelfish. It killed a lot of my corals, ate a lot of my corals. I did get them out. I did have the Skeletor eel too, along with the Hawaiian dwarf eel that's still alive in the tank. But the Skeletor eel actually was sold yesterday, and I more went to the Anthias direction, more of the deep water. So these are called, well, for short, they're called Flavo Anthias, or the common name is red saddled Anthias, deep water Anthias. Very beautiful fish, and one of the more the peaceful kinds of Anthias. And along next to them, I have a trio of sunset Anthias, and as you can look in the middle here, that's the male with the purple in the tail. Hopefully you can get a nice focus. And then he's paired up pretty much with this female here. And then there's the third wheel of the sunset. Did get a clam, but it's not doing so well. And he's still, doing okay. I think maybe it's the lighting issue or just the nutrient level in my tank. So I gotta try to take more cautious around this particular clam. Did have some more leathers in this tank because with the high nutrients of heavy feeding, I've been, I just had the pumps off and I just moved things around, so things are not opened up yet. But the Xenia Coral, I got this light coral in the back. Nice green hammer coral. I added a green bubble tip anemone, and next to this rose bubble tip anemone, I also have sexy shrimp in there, or they might be just by this maxi mini carpet anemone, which is really awesome because it's a hard color. It's red with green on it. He moved to the side, so really hard to get a nice picture of it, but nice little coral here. I'm going to focus on that. The ultra rock anemone is doing very good. Nice colors, very sharp, and a little torch coral there. Hammer coral here, and a leather over here, and of course I have no leather here with the radiating spine urchin. And he's cleaning the coral right here because he's trying to eat the algae or whatever, but he does damage the leather, but since the leather is so resilient, it recovers. So just got to keep an eye. It does clean the tank very well. It's just, the sharp beak does hurt the coral a little bit. It doesn't kill it, just it has to recover. So, clownfish doing good. Sorry about the focus on this thing. Tailspot blenny is doing very good. I did get a cool fish here, and it's called a circus goby or convict goby that hangs upside down. He's really awesome. I don't know if I can get a good focus. There it is. So, he's a cool fish. He hangs upside down. Very, very awesome. You can see what his fins are out. And my scooter blenny is doing very good. He's actually converted finally over to the mysis I seen him eating and the reef plankton. Didn't get him on pellets yet, but it took a while. It gets very skinny because I don't have enough, food for him in this tank. But he did convert finally, and he's still doing good after 3 months. So that's always a good thing to keep one of those guys to convert. Now, did a little experiment with this rose bubble tip anemone to get my clownfish to host it, or the anemone to host the clowns. I bought the green one next to this red rose bubble. I put them in a little bait on one of those breeding holders. Put the anemone in there with the thing. I pretty much pushed the clownfish to go into the anemone. And they start brushing up on it. They're doing it all day. I was like, great. Let me put them back in the tank, and they should just go right to the anemone. That experiment, as you can see here, didn't work out. They went back to their normal hanging by the top, by the corner of the tank, and they just totally ignore the anemone. So that experiment didn't work out. I might try it again, but I got my snowflakes one day. Just did it my last tank, but it's always nice to see them too. Just hang out in there all day, but my clownfish decided not to do that yet. But it's just a quick update. You know, the corals that you've seen last video to this video, all pretty much, for the most part, I sold a couple, but the couple died from the angelfish. Just too many losses that I just don't want to go and remember that. That was a bad experiment. I thought I'd get, you know, that golden dwarf to behave, and you know what? In nature, that's what they do, and that's what they do. Can't change sometimes. You can take a chance. Sometimes you get lucky, but for the most part, you're gonna lose that. All right, guys. So hope your tanks are doing well. If you have any questions or anything about regarding the Anthias or something like that, I do feed them twice a day. You can feed them 3 times a day. When I'm on the weekends, I'll feed them 3 times a day. But here you go. Picture of the nice flower right there. Red saddle Anthias. Very deep water. I think they said they're from the Solomon Islands. The sunset, I don't know exactly, but he's a beautiful male. Nice, beautiful male. There's a female. And of course, this time of year, I've already started seeing them in the stores. If you're really into these blotchy Anthias, they're in. You see them on average between 100, if you get a really good deal on them, to 150 up to $300. So the price of him has come down. I had him for a while now, and he got in a nice size. He is the king of the tank, and he does he's pretty decent with these Anthias. I mean, he'll push them, and you see in the video, he'll just get out of my way type of, you know, I'm swimming here. But he doesn't chase them like heavy. He's just like, just a quick dash, get out of my way. So, but overall, he's been pretty good with these other Anthias. And these other Anthias that I did get is more peaceful. They're not like Bartlett's or Lyra-tails where they're more aggressive. So I could have these type of small fish. They stay about 3 inches, the other guys. But since the male is only about 1.5 inches, you can tell they're not going to get that bigger, much bigger. And the flavos, they're about that, pretty much max size for an aquarium tank. I mean, obviously, even in the wild, you probably can find a bigger specimen. But beautiful quality. He's like pink with the little gold, like yellowish on him, and just awesome colors. And then just the sunset. Oh, and then there's the blind dwarf making his appearance. Didn't think you could see him. See, he got a little better. And I put some shrimp in there. I don't know if he eats. I haven't seen him really eat lately. But still doing good. He, you know, has a little damage on the bottom jaw, but you know, still kicking, still doing all right. All right, guys. Enjoy your tanks.